Both leaders expressed a need for political stability in South Asia. President Obama said it is not for the United States to tell India and Pakistan how to run their relations, but he said he is hopeful that eventually Pakistan will tackle the terrorist groups operating on its soil.
My hope is that over time what we're going to see is further clarity and further cooperation between all the parties and all peoples of goodwill in the region to eradicate terrorist activity, to eradicate the kind of violent extremism that we've seen.
Prime Minister Manmohan Singh faces criticism in India that the US does not do enough to pressure Pakistan to crack down on anti-India terror groups. But he made no mention of that at their joint press conference.
I'm very satisfied with the outcome of my discussion with President Obama.
In a response to a question, President Obama also said he plans to announce after this Thursday his decision on sending more troops to Afghanistan.
I think it's worth mentioning, since I'm with the Prime Minister of India, that this is important not just to the United States, but it's important to the world. And that the whole world, I think, has a core security interest in making sure that the kind of extremism and violence that you've seen emanating from this region is tackled, confronted in a serious way.
Both leaders agreed to deepen and broaden cooperation in the fields of agriculture, science and technology, and defense. They did not provide details about their talks regarding next month's climate change summit in Copenhagen, but President Obama said they had moved a step closer to a successful outcome. President Obama said India is a rising power and its partnership with the US will be a defining partnership of the 21st century. Just last week, during Mr. Obama's trip to China, Indian officials said the president seemed to endorse a stronger role for China in India's sensitive dealings with Pakistan.
India today is a rising and responsible global power. In Asia, Indian leadership is expanding prosperity and security across the region.
He said he has accepted Mr. Singh's invitation to visit India next year. Monday evening, Mr. Singh met with House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, who invited him to address a joint session of the US Congress on his next visit.
I look forward to a conversation with the Prime Minister about how the US-India relationship can be strengthened, intensified, and be for the good of the world.
It is my hope and ambition to give new meaning, new thrust to this strategic partnership during this visit.
Prime Minister Singh brought with him a large business delegation along with Indian Chamber of Commerce officials. They signed more than 12 memorandums of understanding with US business companies and also with several universities for cooperation in education and research and development. Ravi, Khanna, VOA News, Washington.